Now, most men don't choose to be single. I've been single for 8 years now. Now, I've dated tons of women, but I haven't had a girlfriend in a monogamous relationship in 8 years by choice. There's a couple girls that I dated that I wanted to be in a relationship with, but it didn't work out. And that's just how life works. So I've just been pouring into myself. But most guys don't want to be single. They want a girlfriend. They want to have that relationship. And the reason so many guys are stuck, and maybe this is you right now, they're trapped in a cycle that slowly, quietly kills attraction with these women. They scroll mindlessly, dodge social interactions, let their bodies fall apart, completely just letting yourself go, getting lazy, and then they wonder why women aren't interested. Wake up, bro. If you don't break this cycle now, you will stay invisible. But if you're ready to flip the switch and become the kind of man that women chase, keep watching, because I'm going to break this down step by step. And by the end of the video, you'll know exactly how to turn things around. But if you're new here, welcome to The Ascended Man. My name is Brian. I served in combat in the Marines at the age of 20. I was a certified personal trainer for over a decade. And now my mission is to help you forge strength, elevate your spirit, and lead with purpose. Let's get into it. See, most guys, they don't even realize they've built their own prison. They settle into a routine of comforts, distraction, constantly, and excuses. And it happens so gradually that they don't even notice. It starts very small. You spend a little bit more time on your phone, lay in bed a little bit longer. You skip one workout, miss two workouts, miss a week or two, a little less time in the gym. You avoid situations that make you uncomfortable. Sound familiar? Maybe you hesitate to make eye contact with that girl at the gym or at the store, or maybe you just skip going out with friends because it feels like too much effort, but it's just cope. But each time you do this, you reinforce a belief. I'm not good enough. And this is where most men lose the battle, because not because just women reject them, but it's because you reject yourself before you even try. And look, I get it, dude. The modern world is designed to make you weak. Social media is engineered to keep you distracted. Porn is engineered to hijack your motivation to go out and actually form meaningful connections with high quality women. And Uber Eats, comfort in general, is designed to make you complacent. You are being programmed rather, to be passive, to sit back and watch instead of take action, to sit on your phone on Pornhub and watch two people have sex instead of you actually being with a woman. It's pretty pathetic if you think about it. And then you wonder why you're invisible to women. But here's what most guys don't get. Women don't ignore you because they're shallow. They're not. They ignore you because you're not showing up as someone worth noticing yet. So think about this. If you walked into a room right now, what do you think people would see? Honestly, think about that. Do you carry yourself with confidence, with a strong posture and a presence that commands attention? And I'm not talking about some fake alpha going around all loud, boasting your, hitting your chest like Donkey Kong. But I'm talking about when you walk into a room, how are you perceived? Can you just zoom out and picture that? How does it look right now? Can people feel your aura? What does the situation really look like? Or do you shrink yourself, making yourself smaller, avoiding eye contact, acting like you don't belong there wherever you go? Women don't make just quick judgments based on what you say, okay? Women are highly intuitive, and they also judge you based on what you project. And if you project low energy, low confidence, and low standards, guess what? They're going to feel it instantly. But the good news is you can flip the switch faster than you think, all right? So I'm going to help you out. Most guys, though, dude, most guys are sabotaging themselves without even realizing it. That's the thing. They chase instead of attract. But here, we want to attract, never chase. And if you're over texting or over investing time, resources, right, and making women your top priority, you're pushing them away. Okay. Why is this, you ask? Well, why, Brian? Why? Because women are wired to want a man who is focused on his mission, not on them. And that's where most guys fail. Now, I'm not asking you to be cold and ghosting girls, and I'm not asking you to be an asshole, because we don't want to do that. But they don't want to be your top priority. Most guys fail at this. Most guys make women their purpose. They think, oh, once I get the girl, then I'll be happy. Then I'll have, purpose wrong. Then I'll figure it out. The guy, though, who's constantly chasing, who makes a woman the center of his world, who needs her attention to feel validated, that guy repels women like crazy. Meanwhile, the high value guy, the ascended man, does the opposite. They become selective. They actually turn down sex because they have plenty of options, even if they don't feel like it, which is a major power move, by the way. Because how often do you think that when a guy's in a situation where he can have sex with a decently attractive woman, that he actually says he's good? Like, it literally never happens to women, okay? But the ascended man, the high value man, focuses on themselves. They're more selective with where their energy goes. And they build a life so good that women want to be a part of it. And a high quality woman will be a complement, an incredible addition to your life that you're building. So how do you do that, you ask? You have to make 3 key shifts. Now, the first one is you have to develop unshakable purpose beyond women. Women are a byproduct. If you don't have something right now that drives you, something that is bigger than just you, it cannot be about you, man. It has to be about other people. It has to be about you giving your gifts to the world whenever you figure that out. If you don't have something that drives you from such an intrinsic, deep way where you don't even need an alarm clock to wake up, where you hardly even want to sleep, where time just flies by, something that drives you, something that gives you energy, something bigger than just wanting a girlfriend, dude. If you don't have that, you will always operate from a place of scarcity. Women should never be your focus. Now, there's this black pill community out here that has a negative outlook on women. Men go their own way, do your own thing. No. There are high quality, good women out here. Any women watching my channel, I want you to know, I see you, I love you, respect you. There are good women out here, okay? We're not all doom and gloom. There's no good women out here. But you have to become the man first, and you have to stop making them your priority. When you do that, then you will have an abundance of options, bro. All right? But get your body right, man. Stack your money, sharpen your mind, become a man who wakes up every day with a mission. Because that energy, bro, women can feel it and men can feel it. It's contagious. It's an aura that you give off. The second thing is you need to build a strong masculine frame. Now, confidence is not something you fake, can't fake it till you make it. It's something that you earn. I was in the Marine Corps infantry for 4 years. I ate shit for 4 years. I was also a certified personal trainer for a while. I've done a lot of hard stuff, all right? It's not, confidence doesn't come from, how many women you've been with in the bed, right? It doesn't come from what kind of car you drive, what kind of brand you wear on your clothes. It doesn't matter how many Instagram followers you have, right? This shit doesn't fucking matter, bro. Do you understand? Like, for literally the past 6 years, I've driven a Honda Accord, a 2012 Honda Accord. It's got like 250,000 miles on it. I've been with plenty of women. It's literally not affecting my confidence. I'm about to sell it and get something soon and pay for it with a small car payment, like hardly anything, something that I can afford. But I've been living below my means for a while because confidence is not built from material things. It's, if you think that you're going to find it in the kind of car that you're having, like you're wrong. And And it's also not just going to come from just having a body. It's about leveling up every area of your life. But you got to hit the gym, man. Because when you lift heavy, when you stand tall, when you train your mind and body to be resilient, it shows, right? When you train in the gym, you're training your mind to be resilient in the gym, to be resilient outside of the gym as well, right? But women can pick up on these things if you're trying to lead with the things that you have. It's not going to do it, man. It's not going to do it. So when you start to build your confidence and working out and you start focusing on your purpose, right? Figuring out what your gift is to the world and how can you share that to the world. That's how you figure out your mission. So if you don't know what it is, I encourage you to, after this video, start journaling and writing about what it is that you want to do in life. What are you good at? What do you like? And start mapping out some goals. You have to really first figure out where you want to be. What would your ideal dream life look like? Okay. And then you got to go find people who are doing that. And then you have to model after how they did it, but you can do it in your own way if you want. But you don't really need to reinvent the wheel. If somebody's already doing what you want to do, find them and follow in their footsteps. And then you have the top level goal, and then you just reverse engineer your goal from there. What does reverse engineer mean? It means taking a big level goal where you ultimately want to be, say 3-5 years down the road or whatever. And then what are the small things that you need to do to get there? Okay, so obviously you got to get in good shape. Let's say you want to, let's say you want to be a YouTuber. Like I decided I wanted to start YouTube. Okay, I started from the ground up. I have to be a better speaker. I have to get better on camera. I have to read more, become smarter, become more articulate. I have to learn like some video editing, and I have to learn how to be speaking in front of a camera. And I model people that are doing what I want to do, and I'm following in their footsteps. And also I have to walk the walk. I've paid dues in my life. I built the body. I built the confidence. And this is not something you can do in a week, in a day, in a month. It takes years, bro. But you got to figure that out. You're going to walk different. You're going to speak different. And women will pick up on it instantly. A little bit of a ramble, but bear with me here. Third thing is you got to develop an abundance mindset, okay? This is why so many men are staying single forever. You don't have an abundance mindset right now. You're getting hung up on one chick, man. The second you act like one girl is your only shot, you've already lost. But when you become a high value man, when you become the ascended man, options come naturally. Women want what's scarce, right? Women want what's scarce. The guy who isn't phased, who doesn't chase, the guy who has options, that's the guy they compete for. Okay? Think about some of these celebrities, why the women like them so much, because they have status, because they are a man of value. Some of them aren't even maybe all that great looking. They just look like regular guys, but they have become a man of value, and in some cases their social status, because this stuff is important as well. Other women want them. So great example, Pete Davidson. I know you guys probably seen Pete Davidson, right? The comedian guy. He's been with literally like pretty much every like super famous attractive woman that I can even think of. This guy's been with all of them. Why? Well, I guess he's funny. He's got his shit together. But if he was just some regular dude, like nobody would even think shit about it. But it's because every other woman like wants to be with him and has been with him. So that is perceived value. That's like saying, hey, there's something going on with this guy. I want to know what's going on. So that's the guy that women try to compete for, right? And if you made it this far, here's the real killer. I want to give you this hidden habit that's destroying your confidence and ruining your attraction. I've talked about it before, but it is pornography. Nobody wants to talk about it, but I will. It is destroying you. You might think it's harmless, but here is the truth. It rewires your brain to chase cheap dopamine instead of real-world success with women. Now, some people can have a healthy sex life with it. I have friends that watch it, and no hate on them. How they live their life is not bad or wrong. It's whatever. I'm not one to judge them, okay? And if it works for them, that's fine. I've had a negative experience with it myself in the past, but porn, for most guys, okay, this is going to apply to most guys. It makes you passive and weak instead of dominant and decisive. Think about how crazy it is that you just watch two other people have sex. You know? It's like very cuck. Literally a cuck. That's really what it is. And it lowers your standards to the point where real women seem less exciting than a screen. And think about it, dude. If you're watching these like 8s or 9s or 10s on screen every single day jerking off to these women, you are like down here and physically they're up here, bro, you're going to be so warped and you're going to condition your body and your mind to that being the new norm of how you have to be able to get off. And it's going to mess everything up. It's going to cause ED. It's actually, I think, porn induced ED. It's a real thing that a lot of guys struggle with. I dealt with it years ago for a bit, and I would just be even watching porn once a day, you know? Just not a good thing, man. Not a good thing. And the worst of all is it kills your drive. Like if you're, jerking off every day from your hand, that exact energy that makes you attractive, like that hunger, that fire, that motivation to go out and make things happen, porn destroys it. It kills it. So you become less ambitious. And it's a totally different energy than having sex. It's actually, if you're physical with a high quality woman and you guys are having sex together, right? That energy, if there's love there, if there's passion there, that is going to have a polarizing effect, in a good way, opposed to the inverse, which is watching porn, cuck behavior. You're taking on all that negative energy, especially in the film industry like that. It's so much dark energy in that, man. So the solution is to quit. Cold turkey. The moment that you do, you're going to feel it. Your energy is going to shift. Your motivation returns and your confidence starts rebuilding itself. And this process can take several months. And you might ask, well, hey, Brian, but I've tried to quit. I've tried before and I just can't. Me too. I tried to quit so many times for years. Actually, I tried to quit porn for like 4 years. And I finally officially 100% quit a year ago. I put it down. I didn't look at it. And how I did this was I just put a VPN blocker on everything. There's actually a company that I'm not affiliated with whatsoever, but it's called Covenant Eyes, and I pay like $16 a month for a subscription. I have it on my phone, my computer. I've even disabled from my internet because I have internet like on my TV in my room. I even disabled from the internet that I can even get on my TV. I don't want to look at this stuff. I don't even want the temptation. Why would I want to even be tempted now if I can just go ahead and put a halt to it? I don't even want to be tempted. And I know that if you can tackle this now, you're going to be so much better for it. And look, dude, if you relapse, it's not a big deal. But I encourage you, if you're struggling with porn, that have accountability buddy. I know Covenant Eyes, there's other companies out there, but have an accountability friend, a friend that you trust that can hold you accountable. You can actually add an ally in Covenant Eyes as an accountability partner. So basically, if you get on, it'll literally send an email of a report. You can set it to either do every day or weekly or whatever, and they will get the notification of anything that you looked at. So make sure it's someone that you trust. It could be family, friend, whatever. But this is so important. Don't try to cold turkey it, but do not try to do it without any kind of parameter set up. Like invest in the VPN, dude. Like Covenant Eyes, Blocker X, one of these companies. Just block it on all your devices so you're not even tempted to. That's the best way to go about it. But you have to get to a point where you're fed up. You have to actually don't just take it from me. I mean, I'm giving you the advice like I would to my younger self, like I'm big brother here. But if you still want to do it, then do it. I'm not here to tell you what to do or what not to do. I'm just telling you your energy, your confidence, your drive, your masculine aura is going to be so much more pure if you cut this out of your life. All right. And it's going to enable you to have much more fulfilling connections with high quality women. And that's the real key to all of this. When you stop all that kind of stuff, your aura is going to be different. Also, man, when you stop needing women, right? When you're so focused on your life and your purpose and your mission, they start chasing you. Because attraction, it's not about tricks. I'm not some dating coach, okay? I'm just giving you my life advice, all right? I'm nobody special, all right? I'm me. I'm just sharing my insights of what I've learned on my journey so far. But it's not about pickup lines. It's not about memorizing lines or any of these little hacks to make women like you. It's about who you are. And it's about understanding women and understanding who you are and what your value is and what your gifts are to the world, okay? And when you become the man you were meant to be, women feel it because it's so rare. It's so rare. So imagine you're not watching porn, you're working out, you're feeling great, endorphins kicking, you're locked in on your work. Maybe you're in school right now, maybe you're in a job that you don't like, but you start thinking, you know what? I do want to do that thing. I do want to start doing that thing. I'm going to do it. Do it. There's no right answer here, bro. There's no right answer, but what's keeping you stuck is you're focused on the wrong stuff, man. So it's time to escape this cycle and start attracting the life and the women you want and what you deserve. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you found this video helpful, I want you to hit that like button, comment down below your biggest takeaway, share with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Peace.